Hey everyone, Mike Rondo in the Shed of Solitude. As you can tell from the thumbnail, sorry I'm distracted for like the 100th millionth time doing YouTube videos. That light just like burns into my retinas and throws me off. I can't even look at the screen. Sometimes I look here, I look over there, I'm all over the place. But anyway, that is not why you tuned into the video. Actually, I don't even know why you tuned into the video, but in any case, we're doing this today. Two Friends Redwoods. Now, I did something a little different that I don't normally do. I opened the tin prior to doing this review and smoked about 4 bowls. This is my 5th bowl of having this. And I gotta say, I had high hopes for this one because it's you know, it's called Redwood. It's got Virginias in it and stuff, which is, by the way, the predominant note that I get. I know there's Perique in it, but I just get the Virginia, really. But anyway, let's did the false light. Let's get into this. Let's try it out. It starts out really good. I will say that. This is what throws me off. This is why I did several. I'm kind of glad I did it off camera, and I might do that with another one. But off the top, Two Friends, I got 2 more blends. I got the chocolate, which I have very high hopes for, and I can't remember what the other one was, but thought I could keep it. This one always starts out good. Now, I tried this initially with my new pipe, which is over there, and I'll use it for the next time. And I shouldn't have done that. That was a big boo-boo on my part, because it's a Peterson barrel pipe, and it's small. It's not, the walls aren't thick. It's not like this. This is, you know, this is the 7LE 320 workhorse of the Shed of Solitude. This can take anything you throw at it. It does get a little warm at times, especially Virginias. They get really hot, and I shouldn't have did it with that pipe. So the first experience wasn't so great, and that was a me user error problem. But I've used this and a few other pipes that have thicker walls. One that's kind of in between. That's the Christopher Morley pipe, as I like to. It's a billiard pipe. It's the black one, the Rat Rays 158, I believe it's called. That's in between. It got a little hot, but not too bad. It's nice to have a pipe break, because I just had the carpet installed downstairs in the old podcast studio slash, I hate using this term, man cave, because I'm more like inclined to have a podcast studio slash study more than anything else. Not the traditional sports haven thing, although it's funny, and maybe I'll post some pictures later in the community on my little, you know, where I post things, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I got there. I got a lot of Star Wars collectibles and a lot of Star Wars books. Most of them I'll never read again. But there's a place to put them, so I put them up, and so it's kind of Star Wars themed unintentionally now. It's just to kind of put my stuff out in my collectibles and stuff, so maybe I'll do a room tour at some point. But yeah, so we're doing that. I got to get a couch now. I got a whole bunch of other things. I got to get a new desk for the podcast studio and kind of get that up and running. And we'll see if I flirt with the idea of coming back. Not Star Wars, of course. I could never do that. I'm so glad I'm out of that. I do have I'm going to do an Ahsoka review once the season's over. For you Star Wars fans, it'll be interesting. I got an interesting take, I think, considering I've been out of the Star Wars game for about 4 years now. Now, I'm picking up a note that I haven't really had before, and it's kind of earthy. Woody, earthy kind of thing. and I like it. I don't know if it's because it's been shed aged, as I like to call these blends that I leave in here. It's got a little bit of the shed magic, if you will. It's pretty smooth. So I look like a bum. I got all fuzzies all over me, and I've been cleaning up everything, trying to get last traces of my old bulldog Pete out of the room. It's nice to have a carpet that doesn't have pee all over it. But also, I've been reading quite a bit. I just got done doing Straw Dogs, which was an interesting philosophical smack in the face. Kind of a little jarring. It was interesting. I don't know if I agree with it 100% or you know, some things I agree and whatnot, but that was interesting. And then I read Burnout Society, which was another interesting one. Basically, the premise of that one is it's a small book. Well, Straw Dogs is a fairly decent-sized book, but Burnout Society is it's like 52 pages, I think. It's basically saying how depression, anxiety, ADHD, and burnout is from a overly positive society, basically, because we're too positive. We can do it, this, that, type. That's kind of a very, very short and not in-depth description of what it really is saying. But anyway, that was an interesting book. Some interesting points, but I'm not sure if I agree with any of that. But it was fun. Short little book. So now I got my big problem. Of course, I got like 700 other books that I haven't got to yet. But some of these jumped out at me. Private Government. This one I'll probably read very soon. Shop Class as Soulcraft. Matthew Crawford, I've read his other book, Why We Drive, which I really liked. Schopenhauer essays. This is probably what I'll read next. Viktor Frankl. Yes to Life in Spite of Everything. This is one Ryan Holiday goes on about a lot. And I read Man's Search for Meaning already, so I might as well just do that. And that's a short book. It's not a long book, but anyway. And of course, I got a bunch of others. More Teddy Roosevelt. I should probably get to. I haven't even get to those other ones. I was about to read them, and then I just kind of didn't have the oomph to do it. But anyway, I'll let you guys guess which ones I go with. But anyway, back to the review. Let's see. We'll get my handy dandy Sherlock Holmes magnifier glass here. Ooh, this needs to be cleaned. There we go. That's a little better. All right, so it's gonna kill us. Okay, I got that. All right, so we got Virginia, Red Virginias. And my stomach's growling. I gotta eat. So Red Virginias, Perique, and Black Cavendish. Now is this is where I get confused with the whole vapor thing. You know, Virginias and Perique. If we add another ingredient like Black Cavendish, does that count or does that take it off the table? I can't remember now. So you'll have to, one of you let me know. I know that. But, again, I would say I get mostly, and obviously Redwood, Red Virginias, not surprising. Yeah, see, now we're getting to the not so great of the bowl. And I'm not sure why, because it gets into this weird note to me. I can't even describe it. It's like a chemical note, but it's not chemical because there's nothing in there, and it's almost like sour to me. It's like the Black Cavendish, the Perique, and the Virginia are all fighting each other at this point. because I don't really get any of the Cavendish at all, and usually I can get that note pretty easy. Like Virginia's, it's mostly Virginia that I. But that woodsy, earthy note I got to is now going to this. I don't know what kind of. It's not pleasant to me. I mean, you gotta be honest, it's not bad. I mean, I can live with first half of the bowl being pleasant like that, and then just getting rid of this. I can live with that. That's not bad. I don't mind. I enjoy the first part of it because it's interesting, but now it's. I know a few people have chimed in when I posted a picture of this and said they, when was this tin? 6/13/22. And they liked it. For the most part, I didn't see anyone say negative things or things like I'm saying here. It's just not, I feel like I'm getting a streak of not so good tobaccos. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I smoke the blend a few days before I do a review? Or like a week? Like do that week and then go and do the review? Or should I do it like the instant reaction kind of thing like I've traditionally done with these? Yeah, see, now I'm getting this kind of taste. So a few things I will say: don't get a pipe with thin walls to smoke it because it's Virginia. You shouldn't do that with any Virginia. I've learned that over the years, but I'm still stupid enough to do that, so I do it. It's funny because I'll pack the bowl and then I'll start it and I'm like, oh, you idiot! You shouldn't have done that. The other thing is, enjoy the first half of the bowl, and good luck with the rest. That's all I'll say. And also, I'm toying another idea around for the channel. I know I've said these things before, but I'm toying around with like something not really pipe smoking. It will be featured, sort of. It'll be in the video. I won't be necessarily talking about that. I'll be talking about something different. It might not appeal to a lot of my audience, and that's fine. I would recommend just skip that video completely, or that type of video, and go back to the pipe smoke. I got plenty of videos on pipe smoking. I mean, I got quite a bit. So the library's full of pipes, and I'm still going to do my reviews, still do what I normally do. I just want to branch out a little, you know, kind of not be the one-trick pony kind of guy. Well, let's hope the next two Friends I do redeems the name, because this, I'll say this. It's now, some of you may know, some of you might not know. The worst tobacco I've ever had was GLP's Cumberland, and the reason it is, now my hometown's Cumberland, Rhode Island. It's the reason why I bought it. Even though it's nothing to do with Cumberland, Rhode Island, it's more the Cumberland Gap and all that stuff, I believe. I got it, and I absolutely hated that blend. That's been the lowest on the bar, or lowest on the scale, right? It's all the way down at the bottom, and then there's everything in between. And GLP's Virginia Cream is at the top, and Haunted Bookshop, Gentleman Caller, a bunch of others. If this didn't have the good experience the first half, this would be right just above Cumberland. I'll say that. So the first half of the bowl keeps it from being salvageable, if you will. Salvageable? Did I say that right? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Enjoy your weekend. I may do a video tomorrow, or I'll do one sometime next week or next weekend. I got a lot going on, so I got more things got in the way than I thought this week, so I couldn't do a video. But I also got a lighter coming soon, so this will get the back burner. Although I love this lighter. This is like, it's kind of like this pipe. It's kind of a workhorse. I miss my old Zippos. I plan on getting back into those, but I got a new lighter coming in that is perfect for the holidays. Well, not the holidays, but the spooky season. I'll leave it at that. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this bowl, or try to anyway, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.